This is the container right here. See, those are the water purifiers. Hi, George. Yes, yeah, we need that. Thank you so much.
A box out there that has children's clothing on it.
Can I take pictures? What do you got?
So, he's going to Iraq.
Let's see. تسعة 10 11 12. Those are all blankets, بطانيات. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Too bad we didn't get any pictures of your working, Hyder. There's no proof.
I just hope. I'll say teamwork. Teamwork. Teamwork.
How do two guys meet a container filled with surgical kits, walkers, wheelchairs, clothes, and water filters, all sent by Iraqi Health Now? Travel from Kalamazoo, Michigan to Basra, Iraq? Well, first we had to fly from Detroit into Kuwait City.
Yeah, here we, Hyder and I are in Kuwait now. We're at the airport. We're at the mosque at the airport. We were going to stay in a hotel tonight. We figured we'd save over $100 just by sleeping at the mosque. And tomorrow morning, the man from the shipping container is going to come pick us up first thing in the morning. We're going to organize everything there, get that taken care of. Then we'll meet Hyder's brothers at the border of Iraq and Kuwait tomorrow.
Hyder and I took a bus from Kuwait City across the border and into Iraq. When we arrived, we were greeted by Hyder's brothers and taken to Hyder's hometown of Gazaza. On the road, we witnessed many of the problems facing Iraq.
That's the munitions.
When the U.S. invaded in 2003, hundreds of thousands of Iraqi civilians were killed and 4 million were displaced from their homes, fleeing to safer areas. As a result of the invasion, Iraq's infrastructure and government collapsed. While many Iraqis admit that life was horrible under Saddam Hussein, most say that it was better than the extreme poverty and lack of basic needs that the people experience today. Depleted uranium, a radioactive dense metal, is used in weaponry to pierce heavily armored tanks. The U.S. used depleted uranium during the 1991 war to liberate Kuwait and the 2003 Iraq invasion. The brown rust flakes off into the wind and enters people's homes, food, and lungs. Since 1991, in the province of Basra, the incidence of cancer has risen 242%, while the rate of leukemia among children has risen 100%.
There's a woman right here, all the houses.
Residential, where kids playing.
Among the problems that face Iraq is a dangerous lack of clean water.
They're taking all the water to their homes. This is where they get their water from.
This
this river, my brother saying, has about over 70% salt in it, so it's not good. It used to be sweet.
Used to be fresh water?
It used to be fresh water.
The Tigris and Euphrates rivers have always been vital in providing water and resources for the Iraqi people.
Tigris comes from Turkey,
Right.
from Turkey, and Euphrates come from Syria. Those countries, they put a lot big dams in their borders to block the water to Iraq. And after they blocked it, what happened is, because the rivers, they connected in Basra, and they go to the Persian Ocean. And what's going on, is because they closed it, the ocean starts getting the water against to the rivers and make it too salty, because the seawater is too salty. Yes. And it creates this huge mass and make the salty water. In this scenario, that's mean even if they're gonna put like a purification system, it will be damaged anyway. The water will be salty anyway, because you don't have this machine yet. It became.
The marshes also used to be fresh water, and they turned brackish also.
The marshes are an area of low-lying land in Iraq over which the waters of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers flood, thus providing rich soil, clean water, and an entire ecosystem of resources for the marsh Arabs that live there. The landscape of the marshes provides a stark contrast to the barren desert areas of Iraq. In 1991, in an effort to destroy the marsh Arabs who opposed his rule, Saddam Hussein drained the marshes in a shocking display of engineering prowess. Over 5 years, 90% and 3,000 square miles of the marshes were drained. Thousands were killed, and over 100,000 marsh Arabs were forced from their homes. Since 2003, when Saddam Hussein fell from power, 30% of the marshes have been reflooded.
This is our town. This is Guzayza, yeah.
This is Guzayza.
This is all Basra. This is Guzayza, yeah. This is Guzayza.
Guzayza.
This is all Hyder's family here, brothers and nephews.
It's a lot of food.
Hyder and I had a chance to talk with Hyder's brother Muhammad, a contractor who builds reservoirs, and Asa, an engineer and neighbor. These men had compelling insight into the health and water issues that challenged their communities.
Everything they say, everything they're going to tell us, this has been seen in their eyes, in their own eyes, and they witnessed it, and they're really, really experts.
السبب الحاصل بنسبة الملوحة الموجودة بماء العراق عموما يعني قامت سوريا وإيران دول مجاورة سوريا وإيران وتركيا بوضع سدود ونواظم عملاقة. السبب الحاصل سبب سياسي طبعا، هو مو سبب هذا يعني سبب سياسي، لأن العراق يمتلك كمية كبيرة من النفط، وسوريا وإيران وتركيا تمتلك كمية كبيرة من الماء. ففي سبيل يصير مقاربة بين النفط والماء، حجزوا وضعوا هاي السدود للغرض تأثير على العراق من الجانب السياسي والجانب الاقتصادي. السبب الثاني والأهم، بزمن نظام صدام وضع سدود لتنشيف الأهواء. كان وظيفة الأهواء، كان سابقا وظيفة الأهواء فلاتر لحجم كبير من المسطحات المائية، تفلتر هذا الماء المالح تحوله إلى ماء حلو وينزل دجلة والفرات، نسبة الملوحة كانت قليلة.
Because the sewage from Basra goes to the river water is undrinkable. Privately owned water treatment facilities are supposed to provide clean drinking water.
على المحطات هي بصورة عامة الكل مشترك الكل يعني وفي محطات على الشط.
يعني هسه قلنا على المحطات
قلة الخبرة
وعدم فهم الكادر.
ماكو كادر.
عدم إضافة مواد.
بالنسبة قلنا جميع الكوادر تشتغل بهاي المحطات مو كوادر فنية.
فنية أبو لاعب ما يخدم.
أبدا عامل أجيبه شغل بس يدوز دقة بس التشغيل.
الهدف من الموضوع هدف مادي وليس هدف صحي.